What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Techno Thursday. My name's Christian. I am the Digital CCH. Today we're going to be talking about our tech stack top 10 and what we do day in, day out, a little bit behind the scenes of some of the tech stack products we use to help with communication and performance, and what it means to always offer consistent deliverables to our agencies and their clients. So let's take a look. I would say a lot of people, if not everybody, is aware of the Google Workspace ecosystem. We are a Google Workspace partner or vendor or client, I should say. Basically, you can have your whole team inside Google Workspace. You can use all these products with a free Google account, but with Google Workspace, you can basically use custom URL for your email. As far as your domain goes, manage your teams, manage your resources, file management, sharing, user access, things like that. So if you're not aware of Google Workspace, you can take a look at it at workspace.google.com. It has, I think, 15 to 20 different products within it. We use, I think, 8 to 10 of them. I'm going to show you our most popular ones we use inside Google Workspace. First off, let's take a look at, of course, Gmail. Again, you can use a free Gmail account, but within Google Workspace, you can use your custom domain or work domain. Of course, email is not complete without calendar. We use the Google Calendar pretty much every day to manage our meetings. We have a video interface, Google Meet as well. We also use Zoom. I'll get to that in a second, but Google Meet is very handy inside Google Workspace. All your users obviously have access to it, so it's very convenient to just start up a quick meet, send them the link or the meeting ID, and they can log in and you can get your meeting started. Next up, Google Drive, of course. This is where all of your files are managed and stored. Again, you can set up shared drives, manage all your user access to it, things like that. Again, very convenient for all of your files, such as docs, sheets, and slides. Coming from the Microsoft world, docs is similar to Word docs, obviously. Sheets is what Excel was, and slides is what PowerPoint is or was. Next up, Google Analytics. Obviously, this is what's used on your website to track all of your metrics as far as who's visiting your site, events, goals, things like that. We just did a few videos on Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager, upcoming Google GA4 implementation. So definitely take a look at those videos if you're having questions about how to use the basics of Google Analytics. Next up is Google Tag Manager, as I just mentioned. This is where you can basically manage all of your pixels and your tags and your events to fire on your website without having to manage all the different scripts and things for pixels inside your website. Next up, Data Studio. This is a very powerful platform for creating dashboards. We're currently in the process of upgrading or updating our dashboards, and hopefully that will launch in the next couple of weeks, so definitely stay tuned for that. Next up, in our tech stack, Hubspot. This is our CRM platform for managing all of our leads, sales, things like that. Very powerful software. We are a HubSpot partner. Been using them for quite a while now. Definitely makes managing all your contacts and your deals and everything like that much easier than like an Excel sheet or something like that. Next up, Slack. This is a very useful tool for internal communication. You can also set up shared channels with external users. We have both an internal Slack as well as a agency-wide Slack that we use to communicate with our agency partners. Find this to be very useful, both internally and externally. Next up, Teamwork. If you haven't heard of or used Teamwork yet, it's a pretty awesome project management tool. This is basically where the rubber hits the road, where internally, all of our tasks are set up. We can track time. It's where we're held accountable for getting the daily, weekly, and monthly things done for all of our different projects, all of our clients, agency tasks. Again, we have an internal Teamwork and we have an agency-wide Teamwork that we use. Last up, like I said, we also do use Zoom. Zoom and Meet, for the most part, can be interchanged as far as their purpose and use. Right now, we're using Zoom mainly for the video recording feature. We're working on getting Google Meet to be able to do all of our meeting recordings, but for now, Zoom is what we're using for external meetings and also to be able to record those. So again, that's our top 10, well, I guess almost 15 tech stack tools we're using here at Conduit. If you have any questions about any of them, be sure to leave us a comment, and we'll be sure to get back to you. Stay on the lookout for more videos on maybe one or two of these different products at a time to go a little bit more in detail as to what they're used for and how they're used. But again, any questions, let us know, and we will definitely get back to you. But for now, hope you enjoyed this one. It was quick and easy, and we'll see you next time.